Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. Let's see what's happening in the masculine and feminine's head heart space. What possible actions, moves, anything at all? Where are they not aligned, conflicted? What's happening? So we have Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, the World, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Chariot. All right. So the masculine's headspace is Seven of Swords. Always creating these strategies in mind. Maybe doing something behind the back. I don't know if he has deceived the feminine here, but it's like a shady, sketchy energy. Not revealing full truth is what his headspace holds. This could also be for some of you avoiding any kind of confrontations, truth, any difficult conversations, staying detached because you don't want to face the truth. Basically, this is where you're just in this defensive mode that I need to protect myself because I'm the victim kind of an energy. So his thoughts are like a chess game, always thinking 5 steps ahead, never showing his full hand. This is where it's like being in a relationship where someone texts I'm fine but still wants to say more, dying to say more, but the vulnerability, or you feel I will be seen as weak or something. So he calculates love like a business deal. So that's the problem, where he doesn't understand that currency here is emotions and honesty. That is something I hope he understands and stops playing this chess game. If he keeps strategizing, I don't know where is this going to lead to. It's already led to chaos, I feel. Now his heart space is Eight of Cups, emotionally disconnected, feeling the need to walk away possibly from a situation, from the feminine, I don't know from where, but the heart is tired, seeking solitude, maybe something more fulfilling, higher meaning, something like that. But there is sadness in this silence, okay? His heart feels like this traveler who's left the party early, who could not handle the noise. It's not that he did not want to enjoy the party, but the noise was too much for him. Emotionally, he's saying, I have to go find myself, even if it means leaving love behind. Although this seems to me like, this movie scene where this hero walks through this mist, okay, and he's still hoping somebody will, there will be this voice calling him to stop and come back, but no one does. Feminine's headspace, that is Knight of Swords, sharp mind, seeking quick answers. There can be some impulsiveness or urgency in thoughts here. She can come across as confrontational, and I can understand why because of this Seven of Swords, avoidance kind of energy, or maybe some sort of betrayal or deceit, lying kind of an energy from masculine. She wants to fix it with logic. Her mind is like this reporter chasing a story. She needs answers, and she needs answers right now. It's like, we have this news anchor who keeps saying the nation wants to know in India. It's that energy of don't give me, maybes and I will figure it out, or let me think. It's a yes and no answer. Just give me that yes and no answer, So, and it's not because she wants drama. It's not about the drama. She wants truth. She wants clarity. This is where she's mentally sprinting while his thoughts are hiding in the shadows. So it's not about wanting to create chaos, but she also wants to settle this chaos in her head. So if this reading feels like this is yours, to subscribe to the channel. Now feminine's heart space, this is Two of Swords. This is heart is indecisive, torn between moving on or holding on. emotional avoidance, pretending not to feel the pain. This is where she needs clarity. She is definitely not wanting to make any decision, but she is stuck. She's feeling not in a very good place emotionally. She doesn't want to give up, but then she also feels she needs to give up. Her heart is like standing at this fork in the road where one side pulls her towards hope and the other whispers, let it go, this is not going to change. It's something that we have seen over time, repeating over and over again. This is emotional limbo, like still wearing their hoodie but pretending you've moved on. She's not choosing silence because she doesn't care. In fact, she's scared that irrespective of the path she takes, it is going to hurt. So, hence the indecision, the Two of Swords shows up here. Now, what's triggering the conflict is the world. A karmic cycle or some sort of pattern, something wants to end here. But one or both are resisting, not letting it close. This is lessons are repeating. And they will keep repeating until there is a completion. Both feel like they've come full circle, but closure is still hanging. So it could be that one of you or both of you could be doing the same things over and over again, promising or saying, I will not do it, maybe promising to yourself that I will fix this, I'm not going to repeat this pattern, but you end up doing it again. And you end up hurting the person, you end up hurting the relationship, you end up spoiling everything between the two of you. This relationship's like a book that's finished but still lying open. One of you wants to close it, but the other keeps rereading some chapter, maybe chapter 5, chapter 10, hoping the ending might change. I mean, you cannot change the ending unless you change your course. You cannot expect a different result while you keep putting in the same effort. Something has to change here. It's that classic feeling, we have come so far, how can we just stop? But growth sometimes means knowing when the lesson is learned, even if the love lingers around. So that is where the conflict here is. Now, what is it that the masculine wants to do? That is Ace of Swords. He wants to bring in some clarity. Ace of Swords is you cut through that air, that bullshit, and you bring in communication. So he wants a mental reset here. He wants to cut through fog with honesty, a brave conversation, which, I mean, I don't know if masculine is capable of, but he does want to speak and talk the truth. This is where it could be like, a person who's rehearsing or re-rehearsing these messages or the conversation, communication he has to do in front of a mirror constantly, but never actually going ahead and doing it. It seems like he is somewhere ready to admit certain things, like you come and say, okay, here, this is the truth, this is what I feel, or this is what I have done. This is the acceptance and communicating it effectively and honestly. No masks, no filters. That's what this shows, at least. I'm still in a little disbelief about it, but let's see. Now, what does the feminine wants to receive? That is Knight of Cups. See, Knight of Cups brings this offer of love. This is idealized romance sometimes. This is emotional vulnerability, genuine gestures. This cannot be that you're saying something, you're doing something, you're thinking something. It can't be that. It has to be genuine, heart-centered, heartfelt gesture. This is romance, poetry. This is soulful love. She wants efforts. She doesn't want crumbs. She has realized that bare minimum anyone can give anybody. Okay, you talking nicely, you communicating regularly, you coming and meeting me, you bringing me a gift. That's basic. Okay, so she needs more than that, is what I see from this. She's not asking for the moon. She's asking for something that comes from heart, not his ego. This is where, picture her wanting this love letter in the world of emojis and those what do you call them? I'm not a Gen Z, so whatever these Gen Z's short terms for everything. She doesn't want logic, she wants emotions here. So this is not always big promises, this is presence. But be present in the moment with me, stand by me. When I need you, be it emotionally, be it physically, be it spiritually, whatever I need your presence. So that is what she is seeking here. Now, will they meet halfway or walk away? The card is Chariot. See, momentum is building. This is where direction depends on the inner alignment, honestly. If ego and emotion unite, they move forward together. If not, it'll be two separate exits here. See, this is like being on emotional crossroads where the Chariot says you can rise into the sunset together, but only if both of you hold these reins with intention, with purpose, with love. If one pulls left and the other pulls right, the Chariot crashes. It has to be, you have to be aligned. This could be a comeback or a clean break. It can go either way, honestly. It depends on who chooses courage, not silence. And I think masculine is the one who needs to choose the courage here with the 7 of Swords and 8 of Cups and all the other things that we've seen so far. So I would say you're not imagining the connection, but also understand your peace matters too. This is where, sometimes the head tells you, survive. The heart says surrender, the soul says evolve. Trust the soul. How is that? You trust the soul. See, you keep walking with love. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But don't lose yourself waiting for someone else's step. That's not what you want to do here. And that's why listen to the soul, evolve. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.